Okay, just before we get into... Mary's got a wee clarification thing to do, because I got all excited and put a motion that I shouldn't have.
Just clarify that.
And everyone said aye.
We haven't. 5 and 17 has been moved and seconded. We haven't actually adopted it yet.
Okay, so just full of enthusiasm here.
Yeah, so it's 5 and 17's moved and seconded. The amendments now have been moved and seconded. We are now going to have a debate, and after the debate, we will vote on the amendments, and then we will come to vote on the substantive.
Because some amendments may become the substantive or whatever. Now, Councillor Templeton asked me in the break, she had one more question.
Yeah, Mary, I've got a question for you on the Arts Centre funding. So when I look back at what was agreed in the public workshop that had been run past the Arts Centre CE and board, there was going to be enough that they would remain solvent and not dissolve. And when I look at what ended up in the MES recommendations and now what's there with the amendment, it's still not that same value. Have you worked with the CE or board on this stuff, and where are the Arts Centre at? Because I wouldn't want us to pass something today, having worked hard on this, that then ends up with them going, actually, we can't do any more than, deferring our depreciation and those kind of things.
So the staff advice at the workshop was 830 was what they needed to as operational. That is the advice that they still have. 830 is their minimum for 2 years operation.
Okay, and so have you talked to the Arts Centre about the current amended wording?
Yeah, yes.
Okay, cool. So they're okay with the current amount?
No, their view remains the same, 830k.
No, for the first 2 years though?
Yes, yeah, that's right.
Okay.
So that was what
so what we've got here doesn't meet
what the Arts Centre have suggested they need.
Okay, so if we pass this today, we're potentially going to see the Arts Centre Trust folding. Yeah.
If it's helpful, I had a conversation with the chair of the Arts Centre over the weekend following an email Philip sent, I don't know, one day last week. They weren't aware of the email at that time, and their view was that, look, we can work with 750, 830 would be perfect, but he was aware of our circumstances as well. So I didn't get his view to me was we're not going to be insolvent come the 1st of July. Yeah, and that was just the chair. I haven't spoken with.
Yeah, I thought it was 830 plus the 110, but that's
So now it's 860.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So it is 8.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. He expressed a view that they would love as much as possible, but he was aware of our circumstances.
Okay, but this has been talked through with them. They're comfortable with it for the. Yeah.
All right.
No,
I think
Mary's saying that they haven't been talked to.
Yeah, comfortable would be a stretch.
There's a governor-to-governor conversation that's happened, and there's a conversation with Philip that's happened. So Philip has said 830k is what they need. The board has indicated. I think I wouldn't say they're 100% comfortable. What I would say is they were aware of our circumstances and they're appreciative of 750,000.
Okay, thanks. Okay. Just checking.
And I don't want to get into re-questioning the whole thing, but Councillor Harrison, you had a question?
No, Councillor McDonald answered it. Thanks.
All right. So now we will go into, is that right, debate on Mayor's Recs and amendments to the Mayor's Recs. Who would like to kick off? Okay. No, we've sort of done it, haven't we? Yep.